Grossing over $856 million worldwide, Sony's Venom became a surprisingly huge box office success when it released back in 2018 amidst critically bashing reviews and low expectations from fans, instantly guaranteeing itself a sequel.
You did not find us. We found you.
Kelley Marcel, one of the writers from the first film, will be returning for Venom 2, which was officially confirmed back in January of 2019 to be in the works. However, the director of Venom, Ruben Fleischer, will not be returning due to prior obligations, and the sequel will instead be directed by Andy Serkis. With filming wrapped up prior to the global health crisis, it was previously confirmed to Insider that the film would still follow the scheduled release of October 2, 2020. However, Sony eventually pushed the film back to June 25, 2021. And despite rumors of a trailer release in early April, nothing has come to light other than the title itself, Venom: Let There Be Carnage. In case you had any doubt about Tom Hardy returning as Eddie Brock, you can rest easy knowing producer Amy Pascal said back in June of 2019, "I can say that Tom Hardy will be back, magnificently playing that character as no one else can." When you think of Venom, you'll never be able to think of anyone but Tom Hardy sitting in that bathtub of lobsters. And once you saw Tom Hardy do this character, that's all you needed to know. Also returning will be Michelle Williams as Brock's ex-fiancée Anne Wang, and Reed Scott as Anne's boyfriend Dan Lewis. The film will also see Naomi Harris, known for portraying Moneypenny in the recent James Bond movies, playing the role of villainous Shriek in addition to Woody Harrelson's Carnage. It's also been confirmed that the Irishman Stephen Graham would be joining the sequel, however, no information on his role has yet been confirmed. Sean Delaney, star from the show Killing Eve, spoke to Insider about a very small blink-and-you'll-miss-me role that he has in the Venom sequel. He stated, "In terms of what I play in it, I can't say anything about it," then adding, "In terms of its tie to the story, it's really cool. It's really cool." With a series of films in the plans to be released, you never know if Sony might plan to include any of the many allies and enemies of Spider-Man in the film, or if we might ever see a Spider-Man cameo as we've seen in the trailer for Morbius starring Jared Leto. It was previously reported that Tom Holland filmed a scene for the first Venom movie, though Marvel later had Sony remove said scene that featured Peter Parker. It could be possible to see the MCU Spidey one day cross over to these films, as Marvel Studios boss Kevin Feige has previously stated, "I think probably it's up to Sony. Sony has both those characters and has Venom in their world. I don't know what their plans are for another Venom, or if they're doing that, but it seems likely at some point." Let's not forget that director Ruben Fleischer, although no longer involved with Venom, teased a confrontation between the two characters before, stating, "That's where it's all going to lead. And that's the exciting thing, because we changed the origin of Venom. In the comics, he evolved from Spider-Man, but because of the Marvel-Sony thing, we weren't able to do that. And so the thing I think it's building towards, and will be exciting to see, is when they actually do confront each other." And although he couldn't reveal much in terms of the plot of the film, director Andy Serkis seems very confident that the film will be an extraordinary piece of cinema, telling IGN, "I can't tell you any ideas right now. I'm in the beginning stages, but I have some very clear ideas about what I want to see visually and how we can take the characters to another dimension." What we do know is that the movie may focus on the relationship between both Eddie and Venom, as Venom producer Matt Tolmach told Cinema Blend, "Fans love that relationship. What people say all the time is the relationship between Eddie and Venom is, I just want to spend more time with those guys." And that's such a testament to Tom Hardy, who obviously played both parts. The thing you want to hear when you launch a franchise is that what works is the heart of the movie. The heart of Venom has always been the relationship between Eddie and Venom. These two characters, these two sides that had to figure out how to live together and that were somehow better together than they were separately or more successful, and what that meant. We can't wait to see how the relationship will unfold in Venom 2, especially since they've now set ground rules on only snacking upon the heads of very bad people. Our guess is as best as yours in terms of how a fight between Venom and his offspring Carnage may fare out. And if you were wondering whether or not Venom: Let There Be Carnage would be rated R, producer Avi Arad chimed in saying, "When you hear Carnage, the only thing you can think of is R. But if you know his story, if you really know the comic, there's no R here. He's a tortured soul. It's not about what he does because we never have to show the knife going from here to there and the blood is pouring. What you have to show is, what is the motivation?
There's gonna be carnage.
What are your thoughts on the new Venom movie? Let us know in the comments section below. Check out this video here, and be sure to like and subscribe for more of your favorite movie content here on Cinemash.